Om Shri Sai Ram. Dear students, welcome to the third video on the second chapter of 10th standard mathematics first book, that is on triangles. In the first video, we have discussed about the conditions for the similarity of polygons, two important conditions. So in the second video, we proved Thales theorem and also we discussed its converse and corollaries. So remember one of the important corollary here. According to Thales theorem, AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC, it is given here. So its corollary is DB by DA is equal to EC by AE, one corollary. And another important corollary is, if a straight line is drawn parallel to a side of a triangle, then the sides of the intercepted triangle are proportional to the corresponding sides of the given triangle. That is, if D is parallel to BC, so then AD divided by AB so is equal to AE divided by AC, AE divided by AC, which is also equal to DE divided by BC. So why this corollary, this result is important is, so today in today's video, we are going to use this corollary. Therefore, you have to remember it. So today we are going to prove two more theorems, theorem 2.3 and 2.4. So before that, let us go to the answers for the assignment given in the last video. So 3 questions were given. So first question, very simple questions. I hope all of you have done. So very simple question, it is given that D is parallel to BC. You are asked to calculate EC. So look at here, 1.5 and 3. AD by DB is in the ratio 1:2. So you can apply the Thales theorem like this also. CE divided by AE is equal to BD divided by DA. Like that also you can apply, right, and apply. So you get, so it is in the ratio 1:2. So here 1 centimeter, it must be 2 centimeter. In the same way, in the second, 18, 1.8 and 5.4. So it is equal to 18 and 54. 18 3 is a 1:3 ratio. So therefore 2.4, AD must be 2.4. Let's look at the answers. Yes, EC is 2 centimeter for the first question. And for the second question, AD is 2.4 centimeter. Let's go to the second question. Here we have to check whether EF is parallel to QR. So we have to use the converse of Thales theorem. For that, take the ratio of PE by EQ and PF by FR separately and compare. So PE by EQ, PE value is given 4 centimeter, EQ value is given 4.5 centimeter, that is 4 centimeter by 4.5, that is 40 by 45. So 8 by 9, PE by EQ is 8 by 9. PF by FR, PF is given 8 centimeter, RF is also given 9 centimeter, it is also 8 by 9. So both the ratios are equal. So therefore, according to converse of Thales theorem, EF is parallel to QR. In the last question of the assignment, in the figure D is parallel to AC and DF is parallel to AE, prove that BF by EF is equal to BE by EC. So for that, first take triangle ABC along with the side DE which is parallel to AC. Apply the Thales theorem once. And again take triangle ABE along with the DF which is parallel to AE and apply the Thales theorem. You get 2 equations, compare the equations, you get the result. So first ABC triangle is taken, DE is parallel to AC, apply the Thales theorem. So you get BE by EC is equal to BD by AD. BE by EC is equal to BD divided by AD or DA. So let it be 1. Take another triangle, triangle ABE. So here DF is parallel to AE. So therefore BF by FE is equal to BD by AD. Look at here. So you get the second equation. So compare the equations. In both the equations, the right hand side is BD by AD. Things which are equal to same thing are equal. So therefore, BF by EF is equal to B by EC. So you have done it. So now go to the today's video. So you know that for the polygons having 4 or more sides, both of these conditions are necessary to check whether the polygons are similar or not. But in case of triangles, either of the two is enough. So that is described in theorem 2.3 and theorem 2.4. So let us discuss that theorem. So study the statement of the theorem and by it. If in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. That means they are in proportion. Hence the triangles are similar. So in simple words, this statement can be written in other words. If two triangles are equiangular, then they are similar. In the previous slide, I referred this theorem as AAA criterion. Here it is referred as AA criterion. Both are same, because you know that if two angles of one triangle are equal to the two angles of another triangles, then no doubt the third angles will also be equal because of the angle sum property of triangles. So therefore you can state this theorem like, if two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to the two angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. So all these three statements are same. The important thing is to check whether the given two triangles are similar or not. If you just know that two angles of one triangle are equal to the two angles of another triangles, we can directly tell that the triangles are similar. So let us prove this statement. So what we have to do? First we have to write the diagram for the hypothesis part of the statement. Here, if two triangles are equiangular, that is the hypothesis part. What we have to assume is the hypothesis part. Then we have to prove that the triangles are similar, that is conclusion part. First write the diagram for hypothesis part. I will write today. So this is triangle ABC and this is triangle DEF. Assume that these two triangles are equiangular such that angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. So that is a diagram related to this hypothesis. Now write the data. You can call it as data or given. So what it contains? So it contains the mathematical form of the expression in the mathematical form of the hypothesis related to the figure, or it is the explanation of the figure. So what is the figure there? Those are two triangles with three pairs of equal angles. So in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, in those two triangles, so write the equal angles. Angle A of first triangle is equal to angle D of second triangle. So angle B of first triangle is equal to angle E of second triangle, and angle C is equal to angle F. So this is data. Now write what we have to prove. That is the conclusion part. We have to prove that the triangles are similar. For that we have to prove that the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So to prove, what we have to prove is, we have to prove that these two triangles are similar. For that we need to prove AB by DE, so is equal to AC divided by DF, that is equal to BC by EF. We have to prove it. So for that we need a construction So mark a point P on DE and point Q on DF such that the length of AB is equal to DP and AC is equal to DQ. So join P and Q. Now go to the proof. So construction, what we have done is we drawn AB is equal to AP. We marked a point P on DE such that AB is equal to AP, and we marked a point Q on DF such that AC is equal to DF. Now go to the proof. Whether these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, are congruent triangles. Yes, they are congruent triangles because AB is equal to DP, AC is equal to DQ, and we know that angle A is equal to angle D. It is here. Angle A is equal to angle D. So therefore, those two triangles are congruent according to the SAS criterion of similar triangles, congruent triangles. So those two triangles, triangle ABC of the first diagram is congruent to triangle DPQ. So according to side angle side criterion of congruency of triangles. So as these two triangles are congruent, so we can write BC is equal to PQ. One thing, CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles, we can write BC is equal to PQ. We can also write angle B is equal to angle P, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Look at here, we know that angle B is equal to angle E. Here we got angle B is equal to angle P. So therefore, angle P which is equal to B, B is equal to E, therefore angle P and angle E are equal. So that means these two lines are, corresponding angles are equal. These two lines are parallel. PQ is parallel to EF. So apply the corollary of Thales theorem. So you get dP divided by PE, dP by PE. Apply the corollary, you get dP divided by DE. The sides of the intercepted triangles are proportional to the sides of the given triangle, which is equal to DQ divided by full side DF, which is equal to PQ divided by EF. So this is according to the corollary of Thales theorem, result of Thales theorem. Now change dP, dQ and PQ. So dP, which is equal to, dP is equal to AB, dQ is equal to AC, and PQ is equal to BC, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So if we change that, so we get the results what we needed. Understood, boys? Let us look at all the steps once again. First, the diagram for the hypothesis part. Given in triangle ABC and triangle DF, angle A is equal to D, B is equal to E and C is equal to F. To prove the ratio of corresponding sides are equal, construction, you have to mark point P and point Q on DE and DF respectively such that AB is equal to DP and AC is equal to DQ, and we have to join P and Q. Proof. First, prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. They are congruent because of the SAS criterion of congruency of triangles. AB is equal to DP, AC is equal to DQ, and angle A is equal to angle D. It is here in the given data hypothesis. We assumed it. So therefore, angle B is equal to angle P and BC is equal to PQ. That implies angle P is equal to E. That implies PQ is parallel to EF. Now apply the corollary of Thales theorem. So you get dP by DE is equal to dq divided by df, that is equal to pq by ef. But pq is equal to bc, it is here. These two triangles are congruent triangles, therefore pq and bc are the CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we can change PQ with BC. We can change DP with AB. So DP is equal to AB, you know, it is here. So like that, if you exchange, so we get the result what we needed. Understood, students? Let us go to its converse. So here angles are equal, here the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, hence the triangles are similar. So that is asked to prove. You have to prove that the triangles are similar. The two conditions are satisfied, therefore the triangles are similar. Now go to the converse of the theorem. So you know that if we interchange the hypothesis part and conclusion part, we get the converse of the theorem. Here what we have to assume is the sides are of the same, the corresponding sides are in the same ratio, that we have to assume, and we have to prove that the angles are equal. By the statement, if in two triangles, sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of another triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal, and hence the two triangles are similar. So its meaning, if we know that AB by DE is equal to AC by DF and is equal to BC by EF, if we know that, then we can tell that angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to E, and angle C is equal to F. Actually, this is the conclusion part. This we have to prove. This we have to assume. I'll go directly to the proof. To prove this, we need a construction. The construction is same as in the theorem 2.3, A criterion theorem, same construction. In theorem 2.3, we knew that angle A is equal to angle D. Here we do not know that angle A is equal to D, therefore we can't decide triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ directly. We have to prove it. We need to prove it. How can you prove? See, we know that DB divided by DE is equal to AC divided by DF. It is assumed. So I will write something here. So we know that AB is nothing but DP according to our construction. So DP divided by DE, which is equal to AC is nothing but DQ according to our construction, DQ. So divided by DF. See here, AC by DF. So reciprocal it and subtract 1 from both the sides. So on reciprocal you get DE divided by DP, which is equal to DF divided by DQ. So subtract 1 from both the sides. What do you get? Take the LCM and subtract. So in the numerator you have DE minus DP. Look at the picture. DE is here, DP is here. DE minus DP is PE. So here you get PE and divided by DP. That is the LCM. So like that, here also you get DQ is the LCM and DF minus DQ. DF minus DQ is QF. Yes. So reciprocal it. So you get DP by PE is equal to DQ by QF. So therefore, according to the corollary of Thales theorem, we can conclude that PQ is parallel to EF. If PQ and EF are parallel lines, we can conclude that angle P and angle E are equal. So angle P and angle E are equal. Can we tell that these two triangles are congruent now? Let us work some more. Now apply the corollary of Thales theorem. We know that these two lines are parallel now, according to the converse of Thales. Actually, according to the converse of Thales theorem, we came to know that PQ is parallel to EF. Now apply the corollary of Thales theorem, as in the previous theorem, dP divided by dE is equal to, so dQ divided by dF, which is equal to PQ divided by EF, the result of Thales theorem. We can exchange dP with AB and dQ with AC. So therefore we get, I will write, so AB by DE, which is equal to dQ divided by dF. Instead of dQ, we can write AC by dF, so which is equal to PQ divided by EF. AB by DE is here. AB by DE is equal to AC by DF. It is here. So here we have got PQ by EF. These two is equal to, here it is BC by EF. So what we get is these two is equal to PQ divided by EF. So compare these two. So what is there? In both the sides, denominator is EF, only numerator is changed, BC and PQ. So therefore BC and PQ are equal. BC is equal to PQ. Can you now tell that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ? Yes. So we know that DP is equal to AB, DP is equal to AB, DP, AB, AC is equal to DQ. We proved, just now we proved that BC is equal to PQ, BC is equal to PQ. So therefore, according to, on the basis of SSS criterion of congruency of triangles, so these two triangles are congruent. So as these two triangles are congruent, now we can write angle D is equal to angle A, angle P is equal to angle B, and angle C is equal to angle F, the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. But here angle P is equal to angle E. So therefore you can write angle A is equal to angle E. So P is equal to E, B is equal to P and P is equal to E. Therefore we can write angle B is equal to angle E. So what we needed to prove, angle B is equal to angle E. Angle C is equal to angle Q, but that Q is equal to F because these lines are parallel. So therefore angle C is equal to angle F. Needed to prove. So A and D are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So angle A is equal to angle D. So that proves the theorem. Let us look at the steps once again. Proof part. So construction over. So consider dP by PE. dP by PE is equal to dQ by QF. How you got it? Take this. In the place of AB and AC, replace with dP and dQ, reciprocal, subtract 1, you get this result. So apply the converse of Thales theorem, you get this. So apply the corollary of Thales theorem, so you get dP divided by dE is equal to dQ by dF is equal to PQ by EF. So assuming dP is equal to AB and dQ is equal to AC, compare with this equation, you get PQ is equal to BC. So therefore these two triangles are congruent now. These two triangles are congruent. So compare the angles of triangle ABC and triangle DPQ, and hence the angles of triangle DPQ and triangle DEF. So you get the result what you needed. I hope you understood it. Let us solve 2 or 3 problems. One more theorem is there, so I will not going to prove it. You try to prove this theorem. From theorem 2.3 and 2.4, we can come to a conclusion that for any two triangles, in case of similar triangles, any one of the two conditions, any one of these two conditions is enough to prove that the triangles are similar. Both the conditions are not necessary. Any one of the condition is enough. So we can come to that conclusion by studying theorem 2.3 and 2.4. Let's look at the theorem 2.5. So it is related to, so it is referred as SAS criterion for similarity of triangles. So read the statement. If one angle of a triangle is equal to one angle of other triangle and the sides including these triangles are proportional to the proportional, so then the two triangles are similar. So what it means? So if we know that angle B is equal to angle E, and if we know that AB by DE in the same ratio, let it be A, B, C, D, the included sides. Included sides means A and the side A and side C are adjacent to angle B. Angle B is formed by those sides. So these are called included sides. The included sides of one triangles are in the same ratio of the included sides of the another triangle, or the corresponding included sides are in proportion. A is to B is equal to C is to D. So in these two triangles, if we know that angle B is equal to angle E, A is to B is equal to C is to D, so then we can tell that those two triangles are similar. That is the meaning of this theorem 2.5. So you yourself try to prove this theorem. So let us go to the few problems on these three theorems. So look at the problem. In the figure, triangle DOC, here is triangle DOC, is similar to triangle OBA. OBA triangle is here. And few angles are given. Angle BOC is equal to 125 degree, angle CDO is equal to 70 degree. So find out angle DOC, angle DOC. So anybody can tell immediately, anybody can tell angle DOC and angle COB, they are linear pair angles. Their sum is 180 degree. So therefore angle DOC is equal to 180 minus 125, that is 55 degree. Then apply the angle sum property. Sum of three angles of the triangles is equal to 180 degree. 70 plus 55. Subtract that sum from 180. You get again 55. Therefore this C, angle DCO, angle DCO, that is also 55 degree. Then angle OAB, OAB. It is not given that these two lines are parallel. If it is given that these lines are parallel, then this angle C and angle A are alternate angles. We can directly tell that the alternate angles are equal. If the lines are parallel, then the alternate angles are equal. Therefore, we can write angle A is equal to 55 degree. But it is not given that they are parallel. So how can we do? So compare the notation of the similar notation of the triangles given here. Triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBA, means O is corresponds to O and D is corresponds to B. Angle D must be equal to angle B. Angle C of the first triangle must be equal to angle A. So like that you have to think. Therefore you have to write angle A is equal to 55 degree. So look at the steps. So in the figure, angle DOC plus BOC is equal to 180 degree. DOC plus BOC, they are linear pair angles. So subtract 185 degree from 180. So you get angle DOC is equal to 55 degree. It is asked to find out. DOC is 55 degree. So next, apply the angle sum property. So you get angle DCO is equal to 55 degree. Angle DCO, it is equal to 180 minus 70 plus 55, or 180 minus 70 minus 55. So you get 55 degree. Now compare the positions of the letters, order of the letters. So O is corresponds to O, D is corresponds to B, and C corresponds to A. Therefore, angle C must be equal to angle A. C of first triangle must be equal to A of second triangle. Therefore, that angle is also 55 degree. Go to the next question. In the figure, triangle ABE and triangle ACD. Look at where is ABE. A is here, B is here, E is here. This obtuse angle triangle, triangle ABE and triangle ACD. ACD is also an obtuse angle triangle. It is given that those two triangles are congruent. Their corresponding sides are equal. We have to show that those same triangles, triangle ABE and triangle, sorry, it is wrong, the same triangles. Okay, make it corrections yourself. This is triangle ACD. This is not. This is triangle ACD. We have to show that those two triangles are similar. So given these two triangles are similar, those two obtuse angle triangles. So therefore, AB is equal to AC and AD of first triangle is equal to AE of the second triangle. So divide this. So you get AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. So this shows DE is parallel to BC by applying the, and also in these two obtuse angle triangles, angle A is common. So now apply the SAS criterion for similarity of triangles. So I will separate the triangles, you will understand. Yes, this is correct actually. You have to show that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. That we have to prove. That is correct. So apply the SAS postulate. Angle A is common. For triangle ABC and triangle ADE, angle A is common. Angle A is common. And from 3 and 4, this is 3. AD by AB, look at here. AD by AB, look at here. AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. Angle A is common. So side angle side. So according to SAS criterion for similarity of triangles, we can tell that these two triangles are similar. So last problem in this video. Side AB, BC and median AD of a triangle ABC are respectively proportional to the sides PQ, QR and median PM of triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. What is median? So median is the line segment which joins a vertex to the midpoint of its opposite side. That means here D is the midpoint of BC and M is the midpoint of QR. Or BD is equal to DC is equal to half BC. Or BC is equal to 2BD and QR is equal to 2QM. So the meaning of median. So then it is given that AB, BC and AD are proportional to PQ, QR and PM. AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AD by PM. So change BC with, instead of BC, we can write 2BD. Change BC with BD, 2BD, and change QR with 2QM. So what you get? BC 2BD QR is equal to 2QM. So in the place of BC by QR, we have BD by QM. So AB by PQ is equal to BD by QM. AB by PQ is equal to BD by QM, which is equal to AD by PM. Therefore, according to SSS criterion of similarity of triangles, so triangle ABD, look at here, triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM according to SSS criterion of similarity of triangles. So therefore, angle B must be equal to angle Q. Already it is given that BC by QR is equal to AB by PQ. It is given here. So we know that angle B is equal to Q because we proved that these two triangles are similar. Therefore, now apply the SAS criterion for similarity of triangles. So it proves those two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR are similar. So let us stop here. In the next video, so we will discuss an important concept about the areas of similar triangles. So before closing, so look at the questions for the assignment, today's assignment. So solve these three problems. All the problems are very simple. Do it yourself. And we will discuss its answer in the next video. Whether the given set of triangles are similar or not. This is or not. Observe carefully and apply any criterion if possible. Look at the ratios. This is 6 and this is 3. This is 6. This is 2.5. This is 5. 8 is here. 8 is here. Compare. In the figure, ADCE and ABC of triangle ABC intersect each other at the point P. Show that some triangles are similar. Altitudes AD. AD is then altitude. It is perpendicular, drawn from a vertex perpendicular to its opposite side. It's called altitude, height of the triangle. So last one is very important question, very interesting question. It is from the, it may be from the Leelavati book written by Bhaskaracharya, maybe. A vertical pole of length 6 meter casts a shadow of 4 meter long on the ground, and at the same time a tower casts a shadow of 28 meter long. So find the length of the height, find the height of the tower. So apply the properties of similar triangles and do it. Let us stop here. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.